Welcome back to week 2 of 2 using the baby red potato as the main ingredient. Last week we made loaded chicken and potatoes and that thing tasted great. This week we're going to go in a different direction and I'm going to transform this into what I'm calling a creamy red potato. So let's get started here on Cook! Don't be lazy! Baby reds come in various sizes. This is about as big as they get. And then we got little teeny tiny ones. What we're looking for is bite-sized pieces. So with your big ones, you quarter them. With your little teeny tiny babies, just half them. So get yourself a pot. Put it on medium-high. Water in the pot. Get your potatoes in there. So as our potatoes are boiling, get yourself a saucepan, put it on medium. And in that saucepan, we need a stick of butter. Now I'm using 2 half sticks. Which if you're good at math, 2 halves equal 1 whole. Then what we're going to need some black pepper, eyeball it, some salt. Now speaking of salt, you'll notice we didn't salt our water when we were boiling our potatoes, and there's a reason for that because we're going to cover our potatoes with this creamy goodness. We don't need the salt in the water for the potatoes. Parsley flakes. Eyeball it. Come on, Cap, get on there. All right. Basil. Eyeball it. Garlic powder. Onion powder. Some grated Parmesan cheese. Get in there. Come on. Eyeball it. And last but not least, some half and half. Give it a little stir. Alright, so bring that creamy goodness to a simmer. Once that's done, let's focus on the potatoes for a second. The potatoes, we just need to boil those for about 20 minutes. We don't want to make mush out of these tiny potatoes. We want them soft, not mushy. Roughly 20 minutes, give or take a few minutes depending on the size of your pot, etc., 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 etc. Anyways, drain these potatoes, get rid of the water. Put your potatoes in a bowl. Pour that creamy goodness. Oh my gosh, that looks good. Pour that creamy goodness over the potatoes. And guess what we have? Time to plate up. 2 weeks back to back using the baby red potato, all thanks to Mr. Phillips. Thank you for pushing on the idea that the baby red is a go-to to go to. Maybe, just maybe, you may want to consider coming on the show and showing us what you got. Think about that. So anyways, until next week, cook! Don't be lazy.